Hi, everybody. Good to see you. 2 people so far. Hi, Julia. How are you doing? Aaron Scarborough. Wow, I got a whole bunch of people in my family that have the last name Scarborough. That's a fact. Hey, look at this. We got a treat. It's Uncle John, everybody, trying to give me a call right now. Hold on. Hey, Uncle John.
Hey, I need a pick-me-upper. I'm leaving San Diego now.
You need a pick-me-upper?
Yeah, around people I so love.
Oh. Well, I do love you.
The girls were nice, but you talk about feel like ice cold in a place. Oh my God! How'd you get out of it?
Hang on a couple of seconds, okay? Because I don't know what you're going to talk about, but I'm live on YouTube right now.
Oh, well then I better be careful if you got me on voice.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Oh, geez.
That's what I told you as soon as I could.
Hi, crowd. This is Uncle John down here in San Diego, California.
All right. Everybody says hi.
Yeah, I'm leaving my
his name's Uncle John.
Just graduated from San Diego State, got a degree. I'm proud of her.
All right, very good. I'm proud of her too. That's great. Deanna, right?
Deanna, yeah.
Beautiful.
She got a degree in healthcare. It's great.
Oh, that's awesome. Good. Cool.
I took some pictures I'm going to post, and down here by all the boats is pretty cool.
Oh, right on. Cool. All right, well, I'll call you as soon as I'm off.
Oh, you're not on?
Yeah, I'm on right now, but I said I'll call you as soon as I'm off.
Oh, okay. Okay, everybody. This is Uncle John signing out from San Diego, California.
All righty. Over and out. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay, bye. Uncle John was here. If you don't know who Uncle John is, this is literally, I signed on so that I could answer a bunch of questions, talk to you guys for a minute, and hopefully, unless there's a bunch of chaos that starts happening like that happened the other day when the rainstorm hit and water was flooding everywhere, I should be able to get to as many questions as I can. Uncle John, he has a YouTube channel called Uncle John TV, and we have been doing videos together for a long time, many years. And Farva F, thank you very much. Can you sing some Three Dog Night? Joy to the world. There you go. All the boys and girls, right? Something like that. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Whew! I hope you recorded that, because that's the last time you'll ever hear Jack Vale sing Three Dog Night. Hey, I worked for that $2 though, didn't I? Huh? Uncle John, I wasn't expecting his call. Hey, I love you too, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, let's get to some questions here. Anyway, I've done a lot of videos with Uncle John. We do a video series called Unchap that you should look up immediately because it's awesome. But we just shot a whole bunch of new Unchap videos that we have not yet released. The first one goes up in 2 weeks. And then after that, I'm going to start rolling them out. How do I get a pooter? Mr. C. Banks says, well, this is a pooter right here. That's high pitched. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, there's the sweet spot right there. Yeah, see? Hear it? This is a pooter, and that's what they're talking about. It's a fart noise maker, and you get it by going to thepooter.com. And it is so much fun, you guys. I carry it around with me everywhere I go. I just love it still to this day. Keys, wallet, pooter. Those are my things. For some reason, your videos, Blake and Cake says, for some reason your videos don't show up in my sub box anymore. Had completely forgotten about you until now. Thank you for your honesty, Blake. I appreciate it. Weird how YouTube just leaves someone YouTubers out of the sub. I know. So I actually have a meeting with YouTube tomorrow, and I had a phone call with them a few days ago, and they were explaining to me kind of how that stuff works, and it's kind of interesting. By now, over the years, you probably subscribed to 1,000 different people, and you forgot most of who you subscribed to at the time. Well, there's no physical way for YouTube to show you everything that you have subscribed to, especially if even half of those people are uploading consistently, right? It's too much content. So YouTube's algorithm is just a little bit different. It's so that depending on who you pay attention to and whose videos you watch most frequently will depend on what they show you next time. So if you go to my YouTube channel, Jack Vale Films, and you just watch some videos, it's almost like it's kind of like magically sending a signal to YouTube saying, I like this guy, I want to see more of his videos. And then YouTube will start showing you my videos more often. That's how it was explained to me. Raphael's Adventures, thank you. Love your videos and pranks. LOL. Shout out. There you go. Raphael's Adventures. Yeah, shout out for sure, man. Thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate it. Are you Lucas Zaz? Have you been good at any sports? No. I haven't even really. I hope this doesn't make anybody mad. I haven't even really been that good. Not only that good at sports, I enjoy playing some sports. I'm not a big sports watcher. I don't really watch the games. I hear that they're a lot of fun, and the guys are all together, and they're all shouting together and watching who scores. I go sometimes because it's just fun to be around the people. But I'm not specifically that interested in sports. I know it makes me sort of an outcast or whatever, but it is what it is. When is the next Pooter video with Uncle Jeff? I don't know, because I don't have an Uncle Jeff. But if you're referring to Uncle John, I don't know. Have I done a Pooter video with Uncle John? I'm not sure. I don't know if I've done a Pooter video specifically with Uncle John. About the videos not popping up, just turn on post notifications. How come I didn't say that, Alaskan man? It's next to the subscribe button, the little bell. Yes, so true. So where you go to subscribe to my channel, there's a little bell there. Click that sucker, and you'll get notified when I upload videos. That's how YouTube has their own way now of prioritizing, going, oh, they are not only subscribed, they want to see every time they upload a video, which kind of makes me wonder, wasn't that the whole idea of the subscribe button in the first place? So maybe they don't even need the subscribe button. What's the purpose of the subscription button? I don't know. Maybe they just need the notification button, the bell. That's all they need. Will you do messing with the psychic prank again? I'm still watching it again and again. You're kidding me, Happy. That's awesome that you're doing that. I love messing with the psychic. Me and Christian. They're referring to a video in Hollywood. Christian and I saw this psychic sitting on the street in Hollywood where all the Hollywood stars are, you know. And there's this lady, and she was set up with a little table, and you know, she was trying to get her business there. People sit down, and she was giving people readings and whatnot. And we sat down. I got this lady so freaked out because Christian and I, we weren't prepared for this lady. But if you don't know who Christian is a buddy of mine, great big guy. He's in a lot of my videos together. So much fun filming with this guy. He's like a brother to me. And we were there, we seen this lady, and we just started messing with her without any agenda whatsoever. And we sat, but we were just in town. We were from Indiana or something, and we were in town for our aunt's funeral service. And it got real quiet, and I was getting her all into paying attention to the funeral. And I said, and she was laying here like this, the weirdest thing happened because we were, there's a viewing, and the lid was open, and the coughing, and we standing there, and there she was, and there she was. She was just laying there like this, and I was like mourning a little bit. I was looking at her, and all of a sudden, we saw her. She was like, ah! And when I did that, she got taken back and she started freaking out. She, oh! And it was so funny. It was so much fun freaking the lady out who, like, I don't know, she was kind of a creepy person to begin with. But anyhow, all right. Favorite prank. I don't know. Favorite prank. Favorite prank. To this day, Paranoid, probably. I still love Paranoid. Yes. Do you believe in UFOs? I don't even know how to comment on that. I don't not. I mean, a UFO is just an unidentified flying object, right? So I don't not believe in them, I will say. In fact, I do believe in unidentified flying objects. That's proof. Whether or not they are alien ships, I don't know. Yet to be determined, I guess. Play Fortnite. I have never played Fortnite. I'm not a big video game guy. I know. First the sports, now the video games. I'm so sorry to disappoint y'all. But I might do it. I might do it. Hey, you see this in the background there? You see that baby, huh? You see him? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about over there. We got bowling on that, okay? Bowling. All right? We got Missile Command, okay? Ever heard of a little thing called Centipede? It's on there. All right? Little Street Fighter action, no problem. Talk about gaming. I'll show you gaming. Gaming's all about that machine right back there. That's a big deal, huh? Gaming. Whew. Wow. People sitting there playing video games, making $1 million a minute. It's unbelievable to me. You should have your wife be the old man and you two go make out near an old people's home. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's something to that. So we did a video with me and the old man mask making out in public with my wife, and it was hilarious. We did it in Huntington Beach, downtown, Huntington Beach, California. And it was really funny. Great video. So there's something to that. Old people's home. Maybe put a mask on her. I like that. I'm going to think about that. Asteroids. I don't think Asteroids is on that machine. Do I read the Bible? I read the Bible. Yes, I read the Bible a lot. Have you kissed a man? No. But if I did, it would probably be Christian. Christian, if you're watching, I give you a little smooch right in that nice cheek of yours. Okay? Are you in Roseville or Sac? Just wondering, because when that old hillbilly hit you in Target, I seen Roseville PD, and I was thinking, it is a Roseville on Douglas Boulevard, Papa. It is. If the moon was made of spare ribs, would you eat it? Joshua, I love you, buddy, for making that reference. Have you guys ever seen Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live years ago play Harry Carey? And he does this thing. I don't know. It's Harry Carey here. I don't know if that's right. I feel like that's close, though, right? Is it close to that? Hi, everybody. It's Harry Carey. I've got a question for you, Seth. If the moon was made of spare ribs, would you eat it? It's a simple question, Seth. That I nailed it. That was the first time I ever tried to do that. I think that was pretty good. Was that good? And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then it was probably terrible. How do you rate it if you don't know if that's good or not, if you've never seen it? Anyways, I think that was pretty good for a spontaneous. Look at this. Where is the second part to the Best Buy prank? Okay, Tech is amazing. Thank you for your super chat. Where's the second part to your Best Buy prank? Tell me which one you're referring to. Are you talking about the one with Christian where he invades my personal space? Are you talking about? Wait a minute. I think I know what you're talking about, dude. Beep. Yes, and they thought you stole the camera. Dude, did I upload a video saying that there was going to be a second part? Because I still have that footage. Did I never upload that video? Dude, you got to tell me right now. I never uploaded that video. Did I tease it at the end that there was a second video and didn't upload it? Please upload it, he said. No, you didn't, Seth said. I'm getting a call, a local call here. I don't recognize the number. I'm going to put it down because I'm live and I don't know who it is. Please upload it, he said. Yes, you did. Oh my gosh. I'm ashamed of myself for not uploading this video. I am going to find the footage is on my hard drive over there. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what this was. If you have a question for me, don't say it yet, because I'm gonna go back through and look at some questions, but I don't want to miss your questions, okay? And I still, the color thing with the super chat, when I see it pop up, I'll confront it and talk to you directly as well. So don't let that discourage you. But I got to tell you about this Best Buy thing. So I'm in Best Buy with my buddy Christian Busey. We're doing the invading personal space prank, which is basically I'm getting help from Best Buy, and the people are like talking to me about cameras, and they don't know that Christian's with me, but he is. But as of right now, it's like he's just a completely separate entity in the store. He's minding his own business, doing his own thing. Well, he comes over while I'm getting help from an employee, and Christian, he starts getting all handsy with me. He puts his hand on my shoulder and he gets all in my space and in my business. And it is funny. Really, really funny. And it's hard for me to keep a straight face even. It's so funny. And I got to be like, oh, excuse me. Sorry, if you don't mind. I have to ask some questions, okay? But thank you. Appreciate it. And the guy thinks that he's just being intrusive and all this. And finally, he gets frustrated. And the guy goes, do I need to call security over here? And I go, nah, he's probably a harmless guy. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so that was the idea behind the prank. Prank ended up spectacular. Very funny. One of my favorite videos, probably. But I looked back over, and one of my cameras, one of my GoPros was gone. And I went, oh, crap. One of my GoPros is gone. And it had one of the angles that I really wanted, for the prank. So I had to go up to the store now. And I had to ask them at the front of the store where my GoPro was. They're going to want to know all kinds of questions. Why is it on? Why was it right there in the middle of the store? So they weren't happy that I had a camera on. And why did I want the camera back? Why was it on? And all this kind of stuff. So I took the camera. I explained to them what we were doing. They said, well, we're going to have to, make sure that you delete whatever footage is on there. I said, no, you're not. It's my camera. Whatever's on there is on there. And Best Buy said, well, the camera was aimed at a register. And so could be compromised information that your camera recorded. Now, watch the video. It's called Invading People's Space. It's on my main channel, Jack Vale Films. Christian's in it. The camera was very close to the proximity of where I was standing in the prank. It was in that middle aisle section where the big screen TVs are always stacked up. And it was right there sitting on top. There wasn't a register within. I mean, it wasn't pointed at any register. That was the biggest load of crap. So finally, I told the guy, no, it wasn't. We will watch the footage right now and see that it was not aimed there. They would not give me my camera. It was a nightmare. I had to fight to get it back. I said, look, you guys, no cameras in the store. Fine. I get it. No problem. What do you need, baby?
I'm going
You're going to spend the night at Mima's? Oh my gosh. You're gonna
what
have
are those?
You're going to have fun. These are mints.
Can I have one?
You can have one.
Ooh, thanks. I'll bring one to Mima.
Oh, then you're going to want another one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so adorable. I love you. What does that look for? I love you. Hey guys, what?
Do you like these mints? And also, do you think I'm cute? And do you like
get
my
out of
dress?
here. Get out of here. I love you. Have fun. Okay. So anyways, I gotta fix this thing here real quick. I'm not getting any. Oh, there we go. I work at Best Buy as a college student. I really want to know what happened. If I totally knew you were talking about Best Buy corporate is super strict about cameras in store. Best Buy is super strict about cameras in store. Check this out. So I got on the phone with Best Buy corporate. Okay. Meanwhile, we decided to get the cops involved to decide whether or not I should get my camera back. I swear. So all this stuff is filmed. It's not the greatest footage because at this point I had my iPhone on and I was holding it down like this, but you see what was going on, hear everything. And I got to upload that video. It's so good. Anyways, thank you for reminding me about that. So I'm filming all this stuff. It became a big hassle. I told Best Buy over and over, look, you know what the police are going to do when they get here? They're going to give me my camera, send me on my way, and that's going to be the end of it. The guy looks at me and he goes, I guess we'll see. Like, what a jerk. I was getting so irritated. I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll see. But we could have avoided waiting for the police for like an hour and just, it was so, oh, you're kidding me. Just so that I can be right? I don't want to do this. I just want to go. And the guy wouldn't look at the footage with me. He wouldn't do anything. He wasn't working with me. It was very frustrating. Got on the phone with corporate. Has anybody commented on my shirt, by the way? We can talk about it later. Check it out. Song Solomon 7:7. Look it up. It's true. Anyways, it was just the craziest thing. Sure enough, the cops got there. They walk in, and the Best Buy, I'm on the phone with corporate at that time, I think, or maybe it was over. I don't remember. But anyway, they go straight to the police. And so here's what's basically going on. This guy has a camera. He had it going on in the store. It was on. He was recording when we found it. And he wants us to give it back to him. We told him it has to be deleted. We don't know what he recorded and, you know, all this kind of stuff. Cop looks at him and he goes, he looks at me, smirks at me, and he goes, don't you know who these guys are? And he goes, no. And then, you know, and everything, obviously everything was fine. And he came over to me and he goes, you know, we explained that you didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing, they can't, you know, they can tell you to not film. They can't keep your camera. You're free to do whatever. You can go, and everything was good. Anyways, that's the story. And all of that was caught on video. Are you playing pool?
No, I'm going to take a picture and sell it.
Oh, okay. That's my wife in the background racking the balls on the pool table. I thought she was in a pool playing mood. That's not funny. You could be. Anyways, I get into stories and then I sometimes make them way too long, and I'm like just a bag of hot air. I'm sorry. I just keep going on and on and on. Huh? No idea. But we might be able to call the pool table company where we bought it. We could, but if we call the pool table company tomorrow where we got it, we might be able to get, because they have all the information on it and stuff, they might actually buy it back from us for more than what we would sell it for on Craigslist. I looked into that yesterday.
I don't use Craigslist.
Not Craigslist, I'm sorry. Angie's Notes, whatever it's called.
I use Facebook.
Facebook? That's a social media site.
That's what I use to sell.
Social media site?
I use Facebook.
Oh, okay.
You know that? What are you doing?
You are cute back there. Look at
You
you.
don't even see me.
Look at that hot wife in the background. Woo!
Knock it out.
Any possibilities of the Belcher device in the future? I don't know yet. We'll have to see. I've actually thought about that. Huh?
What is that?
Like instead of the pooter.
Oh, you
Like a
do
burper.
that naturally. There's no need for a device.
I do the farts naturally too, but I still had a need for a device. Have you ever thought about running for president of the USA representing the pooter party? Possibly. Possibly. I'm still considering my options. Why did you move from California? Well, we moved from California originally because Madison signed with a company out in Nashville, and it kind of moved us out here. Madison is my 16-year-old daughter. She's a singer, and she was on a TV show last year called The Pop Game, which was on Lifetime. Christian rocks. You should do more videos with him. My favorite video of you two was Extreme Laughers. Me too, Alaskan man. I love those videos. We did quite a few of those, actually. We are, Aaron. Yes, we're in Nashville now. Moving. Yeah, moving soon. I'll give you info about that too. Thank you, Jen Poo. Madison is so talented. Glad you got signed. Thank you so much. What else? Oh, how do you financially deal with less views? Okay. Well, we don't, my wife said. Well, listen, I'm not going to lie. It's hard. Right now, I know that everybody that I know has been experiencing drastically less views over the last year, 2 years probably, but especially over this last year. It's been a really hard one. So it's hard. I mean, through ads, us YouTubers would get paid a dollar amount per 1,000 views. And so usually it's a very low dollar amount, by the way. It's usually about $1, in fact. But it depends what your genre is. What's your niche? See, I'm in pranks and comedy. So the CPMs have never really been that high, as opposed to like sometimes, vloggers can have CPMs that are higher because they're in the fashion industry or makeup tutorials or things like that, or medical is a pretty good industry to be in. So in my industry, the dollar amounts, some people can have $10, $15 CPMs, which means that's how much they're making per 1,000 views. I was always in the $1 to $2 range. So if I had 1 million views in a month, I knew that was about $1,000. And if I was lucky, maybe it was closer to 1,500 or something. Now the CPMs are down quite a bit from what they even were before. And average views are 2 or 3 million probably a month or something on average, I guess. So I don't know. It's all public information. I don't have any problem, telling you guys all this stuff. Yeah, how about that? Pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice. This is actually my own shirt, by the way. I'm designing these things. I'm gonna sell them. They're Bible verse shirts, and there are quite a few Song of Solomon reference scripture verse Bible shirts that are going to be available on the site. I'm going to give you the information about it very, very soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have some other ones that I'm excited to roll out and show you guys that I think are really good as well. Tech is amazing. Said, how often you go to Disney? Stories of pranks. Dude, thank you for the super chat as well. I love Disneyland, man. Disneyland is awesome. We practically lived there when we lived in California. We are are probably moving back close to California. Collab with Miranda Sings. Okay, I don't know Miranda Sings. I mean, I know her, who she is. Colleen, right? I don't think I have ever talked to her or met her, but I know her.
Cold.
Who do I? You're cold in this house?
Yes.
Who you sit in front of this light that I got back there to warm you up? What's Miranda Sings? Miranda Sings' brother is who I know, right? Isn't it her brother? I'm so confused about who people are.
No,
I apologize.
It's not.
I think it is.
I don't remember.
We will at least be in Nashville for another couple
Weeks.
Yeah, a few weeks maybe or something. We're kind of playing it by ear. Have you ran into or talked to Jim Brewer lately? You guys should do something. Well, not in a while, but we do keep in touch often.
We gotta go, though.
Huh?
We gotta go.
Okay. Oh yeah, Sasha. What time do they close?
They actually left you a voicemail when I called them.
So you're kidding?
Nope.
Oh, that's who was calling me when I was live, and it was a local number, and I was like, oh, I'll call him back. It was Sasha.
Yeah,
Did you call them?
I did.
What time
call
did they
them.
close?
Sending Chris right now, but we have to go run some errands.
Oh, the bed thing and stuff. Okay, all right, cool. But the little ones, they gotta get to bed.
Jazzy went to sleep with Mima's house, and Jackson's here.
Okay, so Jackson. Thank you, Seth. Jackson's gonna stay with Maddie. Here. Okay. Oh.
How long will you continue YouTube? Forever.
You should do a music video with Ed Bassmaster. I would love to. What?
Thumbs up for keeping the same hairstyle. I have been trying to get him to change that hairstyle forever.
Who said that? Oh,
I don't know.
OHRA, Aura Radio.
No, we need to change the hairstyle.
You know, I did a video for what was that company? Hans de Foucault. You know, the hairstyle company. You probably see these videos all over the place. And I had to talk about it. Well, I got the product in the mail. I loved the product. It was fantastic. And I was using it. I think it was the beachy sand something or whatever that I used that I liked the most, you know. And I started using it, and it did wonders for my hair. It was fantastic. And then I did a video talking about Hans de Foucault and talked about my signature stand-up hair or something like that. And I got made fun of. I got ripped apart in the comments by a lot of people who were saying, oh yeah, because I think the way I worded it in the video was, I said, I get comments all the time about my signature stand-up hair. Now, the truth is, people do comment about my hair a lot, about it being, this like messy, stick up, kind of look or whatever. Well, the way I worded it was silly, I guess. Signature hair, like Jack Bale. It's my signature stand-up hair.
10+ years.
10+ years. Shut up. Good. It's a good question. Thank you, man. I appreciate you bringing that up. One of these days, I'm just gonna be too old. You see these little lines around my eyes? They were not near as drastic when YouTube started 10 years ago or 13 years ago. But I'll tell you, it's been a lot of laughing.
His wife is 29.
John Halas, please email me. Oh, here we go. Okay, I don't know if I should say this. Wait, he would have said this. He would have made this a public statement, I guess.
I don't know.
But I'm not going to say it just in case it's hidden. Thank you, John Halas, very much. I appreciate your super chat. And can you write that down so we don't want to forget that?
You could say that out loud. I think you want you to say that out loud.
Writersforhire.com.
Yeah, so please email him.
Video sponsor. Cool. Thanks, longtime fan. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. I will definitely do that, but I just don't want to forget that. I'll take a picture of it. That'd be the easiest way because I do want to email him. See. There it is. Done. All right. What else we got here?
Can you do a live with me? How do you do live with someone?
I
You
don't
can get somebody
know.
on or something?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can do that.
Maybe you can. Do a meetup before you leave.
Barry Inc. says you're washed up, man. How did he know? I literally was in the shower right before I got on this.
I know.
It's so bizarre. What was the camera going? Was this computer in the shower
I don't think
with me in the bathroom a minute ago? That is so crazy. Have you ever accidentally pooped your pants in public? No. Thank goodness.
Can you put slow mode on? How do you do all these tricks?
I don't know. There's a
Somebody has to
third-party
teach
stuff
us.
going on here.
The red beard prank call. Oh my goodness.
Who said that? Who said that? Oh, when I saw her name, I wondered if it was the same one. I remember Uncle John and the red beard prank call. I still laugh. Okay. Very quickly, I have to tell you, the red beard prank was so years ago on a platform called Blog TV, Uncle John had an old friend that he told me about that he used to go biking with or something. He's a biker buddy of his. And he said we could call him and prank this guy about something that happened 30 years ago or something. I think it was like 30 years ago. It was really old. He hadn't talked to the guy, but he still had his number, and he hadn't really talked to him in like years. He said there was a moment where they were walking into a convenience store. They got off their bikes, and he had this long red hair and his long beard, and a piece of his beard broke off.
Babe, we don't have to tell the story though. It's gross.
It's not gross. A piece of his beard broke off, and they all started laughing. And he picked up a piece of the beard, and they were playing with how sharp it was, right? So he threw it back down on the ground, and I go, oh, well, that's what I'll talk about. So I called up this guy, and I said, yeah, now you remember John Walthall used to bike around there with you? He goes, John, yeah. And I said, yeah, well, my wife and I that day, we went in there, and my wife had stepped on a piece of that beard that you broke off there when it was so cold. It was below zero. Do you remember that? He remembered because they made a big deal about it with these guys. He goes, oh, yeah. How could you not forget? You have to remember that. So he was thinking about it. He goes, yeah, I believe I remember something about that. And I said, yeah, well, my wife had stepped on it. Of course, she was barefoot, and a piece of that beard had jabbed her in the toe there, and it gave her an infection. And now she's an amputee, and they had to work their way up. Pretty soon, she doesn't got no leg. So we got to pay for these medical bills. And I got him to buy into it for a while. And it was so much fun. But this was the reason that's important to me. Blog TV is when we first started going live. It was a lot of fun back then. And Jen Poo was one of the original fans who used to watch our videos way back in the day. I'm so glad to see you on here, Jen. I won't, just so that you know, somebody yesterday asked me about Donald Trump. And right now there's a comment about Bernie Sanders. I know that you can't wait probably for me to say something negative or positive about the president or a past candidate or some kind of a political viewpoint. Not going to happen. So I'm letting you know it's not going to happen because we are here to take a break from all of the stuff that is going on in the news. Frankly, it's too much even for me. Like, I just have to breathe, and think about something else. I want to bring everybody together. What is this? Anita Hardesty, you rock, Jack. Thanks for all the awesome videos. You got me through a very bad time when my mother passed away. Anita, thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. I want to tell you, there are videos that I have uploaded in the past on my second channel of me just reading comments similar to this one. And I just, you don't even know. Like, people go through losing a loved one, getting diagnosed with cancer, being in the hospital, going through chemo, just being sick, going through a weird funk in their life where they just can't get out of bed, depression, all these different things, and say that these videos, to think that these videos have any part of helping to get through a difficult time means so much to me. And I want to tell you, this is why I do what I do. So thank you, Anita. It means so much to me. You don't even know. So I just appreciate that very, very much. And I'm sorry to hear about your mom, and I hope you're getting along okay. Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're so nice. The OG of YouTube. You're so nice. There was just, I'll tell you, you guys, I miss those days, man. I just miss those days. I miss when Ed would come over to my house, or I'd go over to Greg Benson's house. And, you know, Greg is more in the recent past, I would say. He's been enjoying a ton of family time right now. But anyhow, so I don't like to avoid stuff, but the political stuff, I'm gonna have to just avoid it, because let me tell you, I'm just like you guys. I'm just exactly like all of you guys. I have strong opinions politically, and you know, what do I know? They're just opinions. It's how I feel about things, and I'm not going to talk about those views on here, because unless I can figure out a way to make them funny, then I might bring something up without picking sides. But it always kind of bothers me. It bothers me on both sides. It really bothers me. I think that for comedians to be so against one side and be so vocal about that completely alienates like what could potentially be half of their audience. And I have concerns about that, because let me tell you something. I have friends of mine, close friends, that are conservatives, Republicans, right? And I have Democratic, liberal friends of mine, and I am able to get along with everybody. And I disagree sometimes. Thank you so much. R. Howard gets it. You are so funny. Don't ruin it talking about politics, and you are very smart not doing it. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. And that's the way that I feel too, man. I just, you know, I don't know. Unless I can make it funny and not crushing to either party. Does that make sense? Ty-tastic. You inspired me to create my channel. Much love. Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that. I love that. See if I can read some more comments here. Ian McGreechin, I think I missed you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your super chat as well. Somebody asked me that earlier. How do you deal with less views? It's hard. I think I got sidetracked when my ADD kicked in there for a minute, and I started talking about a different topic, so I never really got to. Let me see here. Hello, Jack, and I'm going to get back to you. Hang on. Hello, Jack. I have a question. Are you coming back to YouTube full time? Really enjoy your videos. Gary, I'm on YouTube full time now. We were just talking about this earlier, and frankly, it really stinks that people are like, do you upload videos anymore on YouTube? Yes. Every Monday. In fact, tomorrow's Monday. New video going up. It's just a bummer, because I upload videos all the time, but YouTube isn't pushing the videos out to everybody. So it's really hard. I'm hoping that through live streaming, we're going to be able to stay in touch more, answer you guys directly. I love this. This used to be back in the day. Jen Poo will tell you, This used to be one of my favorite things in the whole world, was connecting through live streaming. And back then it was blog TV. Happy that YouTube is, is doing it. I know Facebook is doing it. Instagram live streaming, you can kind of do everywhere now. I don't know how Christian was able to film that video with Cristiano. I think they, I don't know, they cast him in that commercial or something. Okay. Gracie said she's been subscribed forever, but I haven't seen any of your videos popping up. So Gracie, if you go to my channel, go to the subscribe button, click that bell to the right, and then you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And I appreciate it if you guys do that, because if you go to my channel and you click that bell, what? And Instagram, but I don't want to give people like too much stuff to do. They say that that's a bad thing, but I am on Instagram, Jack Vale Films, and you can always tweet at me. I like Twitter. I'm on Twitter quite a bit, so if you tweet at me, I'll definitely read it. That's the best way to actually contact me, because I am constantly refreshing my Twitter, it seems like. Even more than comments on Instagram. Twitter's just, I don't know, it's easy for me, and whatever. Oh man, babe, this guy, Tech is amazing. Thank you again for the super chat, but please upload that second part, maybe a bonus vid.
What are you talking about?
Remember the Best Buy video that I did with Christian, where he invaded my private space and he was getting all touchy-feely with me and stuff, and he put his hands through my thing, and I'm like, excuse me. Well, that was the time that Best Buy confiscated my GoPro, and the cops came.
That's right.
There's a second part to that video. I teased it at the end of the video. I teased that me getting the cops coming and the whole 9 yards was going to be in a follow-up video.
Yeah.
Never uploaded the video.
Do you even know where the footage
I got it on that footage. I saw it not that long ago, and I went, well, I think I uploaded this video. And then this guy
put it on Vale Family.
It might be good enough to just go up on the main channel. It was interesting. The whole thing was interesting. Tech is amazing. Thank you. You are amazing. Thank you so much for reminding me to do that. I appreciate it. All right. Any more super chats before I go? I want to pay attention to you. Jack, how do you feel that a good majority of us kind of grew up with you? I was 11 and now I'm 21. And I still think you are one of the best. Dude or chick. Girl, boy. Yeah. I don't know why I say dude all the time. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Let me tell you, I'm going to tell you something else.
Just a year younger than Jacob.
So a friend of mine, a friend of mine, Aiden, has turned out to end up with this huge company. And he's a very tech savvy guy, knows all about the internet. If he's watching right now, he might be watching right now. Anyway, he's this successful tech industry guy. He created his own app. It's taken off. I did some stuff for his company. I met him, what's it been, 2 years, maybe a year and a half ago or something. I met him at a party in LA, an influencer thing. And he approached me, and he had the real similar story. He's like, dude, I first started watching your videos when I was 13 years old. And you're one of the reasons that I started, looking in, making videos and looking into YouTube, doing all this stuff. And he had a fantastic story. And I just stood there and I listened to him talk. And I'm looking at this grown man who is, looks like he's in his early 20s. He is, I think. He was 20, 21 or whatever. I'm just like, and he just got through telling me that when he was 13, he started watching my videos. It's weird, because let me tell you something. When you get older, you don't really feel like you get older. You know what I mean? You just kind of feel like it happened. Because your body starts to ache a little more. Because you have kids and you know that they're 18 and 10 and so but you just don't really feel it. So it's weird when people remind you of your age. But I'll tell you, I embrace it and I love it. And thank you for bringing this to my attention. I feel awesome about it, to be honest. I think it's great. And I love the fact that so many of you guys have been following me for so many years. And so I want to make it very clear to you right now. Because of YouTube's ever-changing algorithm and the way that they work now, because you have to remember they have a quadrillion million videos being uploaded every millisecond. And I think those statistics are real. And so they have to change stuff, you know? So remember that if you don't see my videos in your sub box or in feed, and just right now, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, you just happen to, like, you went, oh, Jacksonville's live, oh, and you click that. They, for whatever reason, they decided that you should see me. I don't know why. I don't know how that works exactly. But if you want to see my new videos, I upload every Monday, and you can go to my channel right now, Jacksonville Films, click the bell to get notified by the subscription box. Okay, so that I can. Chris is calling. You want to? Might be about Sasha.
Oh, missed call.
Oh, gotta call him back. I'm almost done, babe. Oh, he's calling your.
My phone?
Yeah. Hang on, buddy. Mom's coming.
Hello?
Echo's closed and the doors are locked.
What did he say? And what now?
He said somebody's coming, so they're letting them in. But they didn't call us. What
There's
time did they
there's
call
a private
you?
there's a private grooming. Let me see the phone real quick. My phone.
Well, they're coming.
There's a
to let
private
them.
grooming door.
Is there? I don't think so.
They called me at 6:53 to give you enough time to get there before 7. Give me a break.
What?
Our dog's at the groomers. That's what that's all about. Do you do anything for work besides YouTube?
Yeah, look at that. They're closed at 7.
Yeah, I do Facebook. I do.
But I called them and told them we were on our way.
So they just probably knew that we were coming.
They can't leave her there overnight.
Well, of course not. No, absolutely not. Absolutely. Hey, I will for sure, John. Thank you very much. And I'll email you by tomorrow. Tomorrow I have some meetings, and in between all that, I'll make sure that I get in touch with you. So thank you again. Thanks for the super chats too. I appreciate that. Oh, I didn't want to forget to say this. So somebody asked a little while ago, how do you deal with the financial side of less views? It's hard. You have to work harder, number one, to make up for that. But then the CPMs are lower. So even if you're increasing in your views, you still are right now, a lot of people are making way less. JJ says, how do I donate? Okay, so this is called Super Chat, JJ. So there's a $sign at the bottom of the chat. If you click that $sign, you're able to, I guess, donate a specific amount, and it'll stay up there at the top and give people a chance to click your profile or whatever, and everything. Yeah, I guess that's kind of how it works. I've never done it personally, but I really appreciate you guys doing that. That's one of the ways, to be honest, that I'm able to do it. I guess it's terrific. It means a lot to me that you guys do it, and
helps keep the channel going.
it helps. Oh my gosh, it helps keep the channel going. I'll tell you something. I invest way more than I spend way more right now than I make on YouTube. I don't make that much on YouTube. That's the truth. I do a lot of other things. I'm involved in other platforms. I have.
We're making a movie.
We're making a movie right now. We're involved in a bunch of different projects, but specifically on YouTube, it's my first love, man. I love YouTube, and it's so fun. You're your own boss. You get to just create, laugh a lot, and it's so it's just, it's such a blast. So when you guys choose to do super chat, then it increases my revenue so that I'm able to go out and do stuff. I'll give you an example. Somebody just said, is Unchap, Alex said, is Unchap coming back? It's coming back in such a big way. I wish I could share a screen with you. I'm going to work on that, okay? I'm going to try to work it out so that I can flip a button and go from me to like premiere a video or show you clips that I'm editing or something like that. That would be awesome on this, honey. If I could screen share with them, not screen share, but you know what, like I could click something and then be able to play a video in the frame and say, hey, watch this, boom. And they could see like a premiere of a video or clips that I'm editing
We'll have to
or
ask
whatever.
somebody tomorrow.
I'm going to ask about that. I have a third-party app called Wirecast, and I'm learning how to use it. I think that's the trick to it. But anyway, I just shot with Uncle John for 10 days, and we did a ton. Oh my gosh. Happy said, I'll tell you what Happy said in a minute. Unchap. We shot a bunch of Unchap videos. Unchap is where me and Uncle John go and approach homeowners in their yard or in front of their house. We tell them they have to cut the grass a certain way. They have to get rid of certain decorations. We're here to confiscate their lawnmower. We're like whatever, like all these different things. And it is so funny to get their reactions. And we just shot some of the best Unchap footage ever. If you're asking yourself what Unchap is, it stands for United Neighborhood Citizens Home Appearance Patrol. Unchap. So we're like a homeowners association, just pushing people around, telling them what to do, what they can and can't do. And it's absolutely a blast. Happy says, I remember how you ate ice cream on Periscope and your wife tried to catch you. That's sad that you don't do Periscope anymore. I know it is. Maybe I'll try to do Periscope soon, but she's got this thing about thinking I should eat healthy and whatnot. I like mints. All right. I like mints. Everybody ready? But they get stuck in my teeth. Oh, wow. Yeah. Sing happy birthday. Right? Yeah. Enza Danino. Thank you, John. Happy birthday. You're not singing. Babe, time's almost up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Enza Danino. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Woo! Happy birthday, Enza. Wish you the best. Hope you have an awesome birthday. What are the rights and laws to filming? So Guinea Pig Gaming asked a really good question. Is Chris okay with the dog?
I haven't heard.
Did he write back? I would call him back and okay. Well, if there's a problem, I'm sure. It depends on the state that you live in. So when we first filmed our TV show, we were trying to film it in California, and we actually had to move to Las Vegas. The show kind of made people think that we were moving for a change of scenery and a change of pace. But actually, production found out that they were going to have a hard time getting cleared a lot of our shots because of the legal ramifications of filming hidden camera bits in California, even though Jimmy Kimmel and Ellen and there's so many people do hidden camera bits in California. So I didn't understand that, but it depends what lawyer you get apparently and which attorney is assigned to which production company. Some people are just more loose and others are more strict. So anyway, We ended up going to Las Vegas, Nevada, which we're going there again really soon. And I'm looking forward to that because the laws in California are very strict with it. They don't like it. And the laws in Nevada are very relaxed. Much easier to get away with. Did you give away the Super Nintendo already? Yes, I did. That was yesterday. It goes out tomorrow to our 3BS, I think is the username. B's. Our 3Bs, I think. Can you use more fighting the elevators with Ed and the other guys? Those videos are hilarious. Yes, I would love to. What else we got here? Do you like Fortnite? Never played it. I know.
But you're going to.
I apologize.
Go on Twitch and play.
I'm thinking about going on Twitch and playing Fortnite. Might be entertaining just watching me try to figure it out. I don't usually have time to play video games, so I'm like, I can't imagine. I don't know how I would find time to even learn this. Good morning from Australia. I'm watching you on the toilet. So great to know that, Jason. Wonderful. I'm watching you from Saudi Arabia. Blows my mind how many people from the Middle East watch my videos. And culture is something I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what nationality you are most of the time. If I just see your face, I'm just not very good at it. And this guy at Disneyland came up to me a while back. Chad, thank you, Chad. I appreciate it. Chad Aaron Branch. And he came up to me. He's like, aren't you Jack Vale? And I go, yeah. And he had a T-shirt of an American flag. And I said, hey, nice to meet you. I reached out. I shook his hand. He's like, put his hand on my shoulder. He goes, oh, man, we love you in Saudi Arabia, man. We love your videos. And he talked about how he came to America to go to school. And without hesitation, I reached out my hand and put it right there in front of his wife. And I said, great to meet you too. How are you doing? And I almost grabbed her hand. And she goes, it was super awkward. And she was like, she had the thing on her head. And she goes, what did she say? She goes, oh, like she was uncomfortable with how to react to it. And the guy was, fortunately, he was very cool with it. He was like, he goes, oh, yeah, sorry, she can't. Nobody really completed a sentence to tell me what the deal was. But I just remember I felt so uncomfortable. It's so weird. But they got past it incredibly fast. And it was done. And then we were talking about videos and, whatever. But I don't know. I think you're supposed to shake everybody's hand. I don't know the difference. What's the difference? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I get it. I get it now, but I didn't know at the time. It was very innocent. You can go to jail for that over there. Yeah, that's why I'm scared to death to go to the Middle East. I'm afraid I'm going to do something wrong that I won't know is wrong and like be stuck there for 20 years in some prison. I don't know. What else we got? Are you related to Chris Jericho? No. You see the similarity. They're not talking about my face, by the way. They're talking about our bodies.
Okay. Oh.
Excuse me? What is your problem?
That's funny.
Why did you turn away? I can't have you on video right now.
Uh-uh.
Oh, because she's not camera ready?
That's correct.
I think you're always camera ready.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, watch this.
No.
We just totally made out.
Oh my gosh. You're such a freak.
Like when you make out, it sounds like that. Some cartoon character. Oh man. Somebody said, Jack, I've been making racist jokes for a long time now, and you haven't said anything. You're an incredibly cool dude. Okay, I haven't said anything because I didn't see them. Please do not make racist jokes on this feed. Thank you. Was your wife your first love?
I hope so.
Yes, absolutely. Did we each have girlfriends and boyfriends before each other? Yes. But we just probably wouldn't say that we were in love. Is that fair to say?
Mhm.
Wait, you had boyfriends? Before me? What?
You're a weirdo.
You're just telling me this now? 20 years we've been married.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Definitely weird.
Yeah, she's definitely my first love. Just look at it. Yep. He did that. The first video that he did actually was, I think it might have been off camera. We were in downtown New York. We were in Manhattan before he had made his first video. Look at it. And I thought, this is, the first time I seen him do that, it was spontaneous. There was like a weird guy in the middle of the street with a guitar and a backpack and barely any clothes, I think, or something. And Ed went up and started messing with him, and he was looking at everything that he guy had, his guitar, his instruments, and his clothes and whatever. He's looking at that, looking at this, and looking at that. And I thought, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And this is stupid enough to really work so that the world thinks it's hilarious. Sure enough, they did. Next thing I knew, he was making the videos and they took off. And absolutely, man, gosh, I miss those days. We're trying to get together, man. Ed and I, we really are trying to get together. It's been tough to kind of, get it scheduled in, get that whole thing dialed in, but we're gonna figure it out. Nitra11 said, thanks a lot for all the laughs, Jack. Thank you for the super chat, Nitra. I appreciate it. And you're so welcome for the laughs. I love what I do, and I do it for the laughs as well. Earl Potter, thank you. Here's some quarters for your arcade game back there. I should take this over there and show you guys how killer I am at Street Fighter 2. Thank you, Earl Potter. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. I'm going to spend the quarters on something different, if you don't mind, because I can play that thing for free. It does work. It totally works. I'll fire it up for you tomorrow. How much do I need to donate to win? Well, to win what? To win what? The Super Nintendo was given away yesterday. If you're talking about Jack, can I win the pooter? Wait, I am going to do pooter giveaways for sure. I talked about even doing it today, but I just wanted to jump on here today and talk and give you a chance to answer questions and all that kind of stuff. And I want to say again to Anita Hardesty, because she did this incredible super chat, and I just she wrote me a message that says, you got me through a very bad time when my mother passed away. I'll tell you guys, I had no idea when I first started doing this crazy stuff that I would get the kinds of messages that I get from people today. It's unbelievable to me that I get to do this and brighten people's day. So somebody said, why do you need donations? I don't need donations. This is not a GoFundMe type of situation. So super chat is something where if you believe in my brand of comedy and you like what you see, you get special attention from some of these messages. So it's hard to read all of the messages coming in right now because I'm reading them, scrolling through them, getting to as many as I can, but I just can't do them all. So I have the responsibility of singling out those messages. I can't miss them. They're bright colors. I see it right there. And then I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the more the super chat is, the longer it stays up at the top. Because I just realized that the 51 just now went away and it was up there for the longest amount of time. So I think that's how it works. I'm still trying to kind of figure that out. But anyway, they do it to see more videos. And I'll tell you, especially right now, you know, I make on YouTube about 20% or less than I used to. And I spend more than I actually earn just on making videos. When I went out with Uncle John and we shot the new Unchat videos recently, man, we spent a lot. We invested a lot into that, in our new uniforms that we got, and props and equipment. When you see it though, oh my gosh, I wish I could show you guys. I wonder if I could show you it like if I was to do this, I wonder if I could show you a screen thing here. Hang on a second. Let me see. If I could find, hang on. I'm going to see if I can do this. It's not going to be nearly as good quality. I get that, but where's my drive on here? Come on. Come on, Google. Where's my drive? Hey, I'm gonna have to look it up on here. How come I can't find it? Drive, there it is. I guess I missed the logo. Let's see if I can find. Oh wait, it's not. Oh, shoot, it's not in the drive. It's in the Dropbox. Dropbox. Hang on a second. Oh man, I don't see it. Darn it. I think I'm gonna have to show you guys tomorrow. I apologize. Anyways, we shot a bunch. There's a bunch. Tomorrow I'll definitely figure out a way to show you some of the stuff that we did. We did some really good pranks. No, I'm not Johnny Knoxville.
Oh,
have you ever got arrested for any specific prank you later regretted? Nope. Nope. I've done a couple of videos that I did a couple of videos that I would say I probably regretted doing. I did a video one time that I regretted. I had to make a video. Well, I'll get into that another time, but I've definitely done. I did one video in particular that I remember the reactions. It came across. It wasn't as happy of a video as it was supposed to be, and it was because it wasn't executed the right way, if that makes sense. So I had to end up. I took it down. This has been years ago. I took it down because it wasn't executed properly, and it didn't feel fun. And my intention was that it was fun, but it was. It just felt a little bit more like people weren't really happy with the prank, and I don't like those kinds of videos. I would rather do the kinds of videos that kind of make everybody who watches, feel good. And this didn't really do that. So it just it depends. I try to. My boys and I love you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've never been arrested. Nope. Do you make a living off of, where'd it go? I lost it. There it is. Do you make your living off of YouTube or some other wizardry? Chris said. Well, no, I make it on YouTube and pooter sales, which is another great way to keep these videos cranking. Thepooter.com. You can own one of these bad boys. And, you know, fart on people with it. I wish I had some chapstick. It's a little trick that I do. Sometimes you can like lick your hand and get a better sound. There you go. So that's a pooter. It makes a fart sound, and they're a lot of fun. And you can get it at thepooter.com. That's what I use in all my videos. So anybody, by the way, this is fresh pooter right here. Anybody that says, you know, I got a pooter and mine don't sound like yours, it's because it's like a musical instrument. You got to take it out and figure out the best way. Oh my goodness! Hello, get your girlfriend. Come here, baby. Yay, Santa! She thought the way I talked to her, she thought she did something wrong. Come here, look at the people. Did you take a bath? Did you go to the groomers? Bring her in here, Chris. Come on, baby. 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 Oh, she's so happy. She's so happy. Look at her. Oh, she's so happy.
Right when she saw me in the groomer, she jumped all over me.
Really?
As soon as she saw me.
So cute. She's so happy. She's jumping around. All right, 5 more minutes, guys. If anybody's gonna do a oh, that's a good girl. Look at you. Come here. Come here. I want to see you. Oh, you're so clean. Look at you. That's my girl. Yeah. All right. That's a good baby. That's a good baby right there. Yeah. Yeah. If anybody's gonna do a super chat, do it now, and I will get to those. And my favorite dog breed right now is probably this girl, German Shepherd. Look at her, all cute. She just plopped down there, laid down there. Swiss Cheese EO7. What do you edit? What do you use to edit and your camera? I use. Thank you for the super chat. I use. Well, I use Final Cut, but I don't usually edit personally with Final Cut. I have somebody do that with me there. So Final Cut is what I use primarily for editing my videos. But I'll tell you, iMovie 8 out of 10 times can do everything that I need, and it's just way simpler. It's just easy for me. So I use iMovie quite a bit. Camera, I will show you my camera. Here's my camera. Sony. That's what it looks like. It's called a where'd it go? It's called a AVCHD. Wait, it's called an AX100. I don't see it on here. How come? Oh, there it is. AX100. That's what it is. Shoots in 4K. It's great. Lens cap is on there. Absolutely great camera. Love it. Can't talk highly enough about it. These are my pivot heads. Once in a while, these camera glasses come in handy, you know, but now people are getting kind of, you know, wise to this camera lens here. So you got to be careful and choose it wisely. I'll tell you a great way that I learned to use these camera glasses, because you can't do them inside stores, right? Because people are like, oh, what's the deal with him? Is he too cool to whatever? So you can do this, and then you can just set them down somewhere, and it makes a great second angle. If you can set them down on a shelf, you know, or whatever. I got that. I've got, what else I got in here? I got some fun little things in here. I have, yeah, I don't want to bore you with all this kind of stuff, but anyway, that's my main camera. I have 2 of those, and I use them a lot. I have 3 of the new GoPros, and I'll use those sometimes for extra angles or, you know, whatever. Saladin Yusuf, oh God, gosh, I hope I said that right. Am I religious? Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah. Look, as a Christian, I don't think of it as being religious because religion implies so many different. There are so many religions, and so in order to specify, I will say, I'm a Christian follower of Christ. Try to be. And, that's for me. I mean, I know it sounds cliche and, people say this and whatever, and it's been said a lot, but it really is for me more about a relationship than it is any type of religion. It really is about having a relationship with God, a relationship with Jesus. And yeah, I speak freely about that. So anyways, have you been drinking tonight? No. I don't even know why you say something. I don't drink. Actually, I don't drink at all. Not at all. Yeah, there are some knockoffs out there. Oh, so amazing audio quality, Alaskan Man says. Thank you so much, man. I can show you my mics real quick so that you can see them. I use a Sennheiser mic, and they are fantastic. This guy right here. So you get two of these. You get the receiver, and so you get the mic and anyway, I love them. They're great. But this right here has changed everything. This is my legit favorite mic right here. It's by Electrosonics. It's called a PDR. PDR Electrosonics is the back of it. This thing is amazing. The battery goes in right there. The top here is where you put the memory card, micro memory card. And so this thing keeps its own audio right inside here, and then you sync it up to the visual later. It's fantastic. Now, a AAA battery will only last, and this guy sucks the power out of the battery in like, I would say, honestly, they say it lasts for like 6 to 8 hours, and it doesn't. The best battery life I've gotten out of this was, I think, 2.5, 3 hours, and that's pretty good. That's as good as it gets. So you got to kind of remember, like, don't get too carried away. Like, at some point, you're gonna have to change batteries. So you could easily go through 3 batteries, I would say, in one full day of filming. Oh my gosh, I've been on here for an hour and a half almost. Gosh, it takes a long time. Time goes by fast when you're answering these questions and talking to you guys. Let's see here. Come to Knoxville. Hey, I would love to. I'm in Franklin. So if you're talking about Knoxville, Tennessee, man, I'll probably do one more meetup over at Big Shake's Hot Chicken on Murfreesboro Road. You'll notice the place because it's got a big picture of me on the outside of the window. It says, "This is Jack Vale's favorite crash pad," or something like that. Anyways, but I love their food. So let's see. Hey, later, Pizza World. Who keeps oh. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Blaine. I appreciate that, man, very much. Thank you. Jack, hard to keep up with Super Chat. I just want to say my 8-year-old, 13-year-old, love you. LOL, my husband and I have been married 14 years. finally got him watching your videos. Now, see, that's a little twist, isn't it, Sherry? Beautiful name, by the way. Partial to your name, as a matter of fact. My beautiful wife's name is Sherry, spelled the same way. And I'll tell you, for the wife to be a fan first and then convert the husband, now that's a twist. Usually it's the husbands and the wives. I'll tell you something. A friend of mine, this is actually kind of a sad story, but I'm going to turn it into a point to back up what I'm saying right now. So a friend of mine on social media, we've never met in person, but he was a fan, and he was actually Harry Connick Jr.'s cousin from Louisiana. His name was Joe Connick, and this guy was an incredible guy. We actually ended up talking a lot, and he was just telling me stories. He was a goofball in a lot of ways. Really liked my humor, and obviously I'm speaking in past tense here. We lost touch and hadn't kept in touch. And I found out, I was trying to find him on Facebook and discovered that he passed away a couple years ago in 2016. And I was just shocked. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So it took me a long time to realize who it was. And if it was the right, Joe Connick. Now, I'd never met or spoken to his wife ever, but I reached out to her to give her my condolences, even though it had been 2 years. I was just finding out about this for the first time. I didn't know anything about it. So I assumed she would know who I was. I was wrong. And I sent her a message on Facebook. She accepted my request, and I said, hey, this Jack Vale here. Just want to send my condolences. I had no idea that Joe died a couple years ago. Please forgive the delay. She clearly did not know who I was. And she wrote back, and what did she say? She goes, did you say something? But it took her a while. And then finally she goes, I've heard him say the name Jack Vale before. She said, that's how she acknowledged who I was. Then I had to send her a follow-up message and say, this is what I do for a living. He watched my videos all the time. She goes, oh, now I know who you are. And everything. So that just goes to show, listen, a lot of people, it's the same story. Guys will watch my videos and the wife isn't quite sure. And we have met the opposite too. Sometimes the wife is a big fan and the guy's not really sure who I am, but fart humor, in my opinion, is for everybody. Don't you think so, Sherry? I think it is. I think it's for everybody. Who is your favorite Christian music artist? Gotta go. 1.5 minutes will be 1:30, okay? Christian. Honey, who's my favorite Christian music artist? Michael W. Smith, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say so. Just sing Bon Jovi. I like Casting Crowns is great. Oh, what's that movie? It has nothing to do with Casting Crowns, but the I can only imagine. It's the name of the movie. What a movie! Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, run to the theater if it's still playing in your area and go see it. When it comes out and you can get it, get it. Amazing. Do not think of this movie as a Christian movie and just don't go see it. Go see it. It is one of the greatest movies. I mean, incredible. Balboa, what are my thoughts on Rambo 5? I'm there. I've already got tickets. Okay. All right. I don't have tickets yet. They haven't made the movie yet. They're getting ready to make it, I think. But I'm excited. I'm also excited about Creed 2. I'm a Sly fan. I am a Stallone fan. Thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate it. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. You're awesome. And I gotta go. I don't know what else to say. Goodbye. No, how should we do the send off? I appreciate you. Wait a minute. I know this. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. Taco Cat game giveaway. Didn't we do that? That's on Vale Family. You got to go to Vale Family to see that. How do you get noticed on YouTube if you plan on making a career out of it? Young Warrior 30 said. It's totally different. The process is different today than it ever was before. But I know that the one thing that YouTube is looking for above all is consistency. Quality is important, but I'll tell you, quality is not that important. Quality is probably secondary to consistency, just because I've seen a lot of the viral videos that have gone around and there's no quality to them. But because people are uploading on a regular basis, I mean, look, sometimes it's done through a webcam. I'm using my webcam for this live broadcast right now. And, you know, it just consistency, I think. I really do. This is only my third live YouTube broadcast, and I'm having a blast. I love it. And I love talking to you guys. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. And, you know, I'll see you guys very, very soon. I just hate saying goodbye to you. It's so hard because I want to do more. Cherry, I will. Hope your name is pronounced Cherry Steele. I will do more live streams. In fact, I think I'm going to do them a lot more. I love you guys. I got to go. My wife's going to yell at me again any minute. I know it. We have to go. I got to help her because we got to run errands and whatever and buy ladies' products. I don't know.